DJ the developer, how are you going? Hopefully you're going well. Welcome, welcome. We might as well start. Alright, how's everyone going? Oop, that's a bit too loud for me. Oops, turned it up even higher. Good. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I can't complain. I'm a little, bit sweaty at the moment. I've just come back from a ride, so yeah. And hey, Ivanhoe, how are you going? Hopefully you're also going well, so yeah. Today we're doing documentation. So yeah, I want to get some documentation out and about, so yep. And you've dropped it. Oh no, I can see you slowly. Ooh, alright. If only you went the other way. So yeah, let's cd into sites NearBeach. Let's git status. Git check out documentation. Alright, and doing a git pull. And J, ooh, nice, 60.78, nice. We're beating Nightbot, that's the important thing here. Alright, so I'm gonna close all of this. We are also going to bring up Dryo. Let's just, yeah, let's just cut that. Alright. Might need to do this just quickly. Alright, weird. I think that's the second time the Grim Reaper just dropped without going much left and right up random. It is all random, I swear. But a pseudo-random. Oh, I haven't signed in properly yet. Alright. Alright, let's do that. Off of that, there was a diagram that I did like, and it was this one. Just gonna do that. Okay, cool. And this is where we'll start off with. Ooh, alright. Let me open up this. Okay, what we want to do tonight is documentation. Alright, and we want to talk specifically about NearBeach flow. So what is NearBeach flow? It's essentially how users will end up using the system. It's meant to give a sort of helicopter view of how all the components sort of connect together and how that flow goes from gathering user requirements, setting up projects and tasks, and then deploying. So yeah, I think we're just going to write this documentation. If we actually go to nearbeach.org, read the docs.io. We'll have it somewhere in here. So we've got the installation, quick install, and all that kind of stuff. We've got the features. I think underneath we'll have the NearBeach flow. And we've hit our first ad break. So we'll go on here. Excuse me for 1 second. I am getting food. And they'll probably... they're going to appear very soon. So, yes. Alright, they're on the map. Alright, how are we with time? Ooh, just randomly pull stuff across the whole entire desk. Okay. I might put chat on. Cool. So yeah, this is a long time coming. We sort of put this off because A, I hate writing documentation, and B, I'm really terrible at writing documentation. So it'll be good that I sort of do this during the session. So yeah. Oh, all right, it's been delivered. I'll be right back. Okay. I have food. Cool. All right, let's bump back into the workstation. What I'm going to do, so no one sees me actually eat, we are going to turn off the camera. There we go. I disappear for a little bit. Yes, I will. Also making a lot of noise. I do apologize. I've already dropped food on my desk. Alright, well, I've got some vegetarian banh mi's to eat. ASMR stream, yep. We also should have the socks replacement webcam and my replacement webcam. Alright, there we go. We can move forward. Making sure that's live chat. Yep, alright, cool. So, I think it'll be after features, we're going to put it in. With the NearBeach flow, what we want to cover is what it is. It's what it is. How it works. And any frequently asked questions. Yeah. And what we'll be using is the golden circle method of writing. So we'll do why, how, and what. All right, I'm gonna eat my food. All right, let's get started. Now, I kind of want a diagram like this to display the NearBeach flow. We did have one a long time ago, but I think I've lost it. So what I kind of want to do is I want a little diagram to pop in and gather user requirements. And then I want to actually state what section that is, what module of NearBeach that is. And then you move on to the next one, and it'll be like, so we've got the gather user requirements, and then we'll have the, I'm drawing a blank, but this will be project and tasks. Assign responsibilities. And hey, Ayashman India, how are you? I'm currently eating. That's why. And no one needs to see food get trapped in my beard. So, yeah, that's why. Yeah, I cycled home and I was late for stream and I was like, alright, I might as well order some vegetarian banh mi's. So we'll have the develop stage. That's just screw up. Assignment responsibilities I don't want. And then the deployment. Ah, yeah. Or are you? Because it feels a bit annoying to mention my full first name and then the country. Ah, okay, alright, fair enough. Ayo. Alright. I will try and remember that. But yeah. RFC. Okay, cool. So we've got 3 sort of steps. So we've got the gather. We've got the develop, and then we've got the deployment. So I kind of want to show that here. So, up here. Alright. And then we won't need that, we won't need that, we won't need that, we won't need that. No, a bit more like, are you, ayo. Is that better? Ayo? Yo? Oh, like you? Are you? Alright. Thank you, are you? I will pronounce your name like that from now on. So, yeah. No, I'll get rid of those. I'll get rid of those. I'm just playing around with this design. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll get rid of those. Oh, alright. I'm gonna move that whole thing. Alright. Yeah, we're just playing with this. Strangers feel a bit strange, not gonna lie. Fair enough. Sorry, I'm going to put on light mode. I just want to see this in light mode. Oh god. Alright, I'm putting back on dark mode. Alright, I want to click on this. I want to try different colors. I'm going to bring that to the front. I'm actually going to give this more space. Gonna Alright. And Nightbot's losing, yes! Take that, Nightbot. Okay, so what I want to do is I actually want to bring this up. I want to increase the text and all that kind of stuff. I don't think we need the bar down the bottom. We'll actually shape these in a second. And what I want is requirements and requirement items in there. What I want is projects, tasks, Kanban, board, and sprints. And in here, request for change. Okay. Now it's bouncing. Nice! 74.10. Congratulations. Okay, let's increase the text. Let's do 25. We'll fix this all up in a minute. We want it centered. We're gonna have it hit the top. The reason being why we want it to hit the top is it's just gonna be easier to sort of do everything. Because I can just do that. Okay. Gonna let that to line up correctly. Okay, so they're all lined up. Deleting that. I'm just thinking if there's a better arrow. No, that's it for the moment. Okay, so I'll bring that up to line up with that. Okay. Now that looks cramped. Style, and I wonder if there's a border. Oh no, that'll be fine. Whoop, sorry, I used the wrong, Okay, now I need to rotate these. I think 45 angle will be best. Put it there. There's going to be a reason why I'm doing that. Alright, so the idea is with this, I want to show people, hey, this is how you sort of use NearBeach. There's a certain sort of flow. And these are the entrance points. So I'm kind of happy with that diagram. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to export as PNG, 100% border width 0, size diagram, transparent background appearance. I'm going to go light mode. I don't know if I want to include the grid or shadow. I am going to include the shadow. Download. Alright, so we want to go to NearBeach, we want to go to sites, we want to go to NearBeach, we want to go into the documentation, we want to go into the about, we want to actually create a new folder. And we want to call this folder flow. And I'm going to put it there for the moment. Okay, let's minimize everything. Let's open up this documentation about. We're going to right-hand click and we are going to go new file and we're going to type in NearBeach flow RST. We're going to add that straight in. Remember, we're going to do some of this sort of stuff. So I'm just going to copy some of that and I'm just going to paste it in. Now that features page looks exactly like this. We are probably going to be like, see the next page for how the flow works. So we're quickly going to this NearBeach flow. I'm double checking that I've got that correct. That's the title. Alright, I should have that correct. Okay, so what we need in here is what is NearBeach flow? How does it work? And FAQ. I'm just putting FAQ at the moment. Okay. And we're using the golden circle. So we can easily type out the what. That's not going to be a problem. Alright. What is it? We won't need this. So, alright, cool. So what it is, NearBeach Flow is an effective method on how to use NearBeach as a project management system. It has been designed so a user will gather user requirements and store them in the requirements/requirement items module. From there, tasks will be created, tasks and projects, and Kanban boards, and now sprints will be created to track and monitor the development process. When users are, the project is ready for deployment, a request for change can be set up. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's the what. And honestly, I don't think that's written very, very well. So let's fix this up. All right, so the why is we had several beliefs when it comes to project management. Things always go wrong. All right? All the time. Coding is really hard and no one gets it correct. All right? User requirements and user stories are lost. What else do we believe in? I won't put that one in. All right. So, so we got the what. We haven't finished with the why yet. We have several beliefs when it comes to project management. We structured NearBeach. So user requirements, that's user stories, are kept separate from the actual project or task that is required to be done. That way, if the we understand that things always go wrong, and the user story always gets changed, pivoted in a different direction. Extracting out user requirements into their own section gives them the flexibility when that whilst prior knowledge, prior task, projects and tasks are not affected. I think that's a lot better. The following diagram best describes the entrance points to NearBeach and the final exit point. Alright, cool. Oop, we don't want to delete that one. So we want to insert an image here. I want to get rid of this Y. Okay. Now I forgot how to do these things. We construct NearBeach so the requirements / user stories are kept separate from the actual projects or tasks. Alright, I'll reread this and I'll rewrite it. But at the moment we've got a sort of semi-structure. Tracking out these user requirements gives the flexibility for them to be... Alright, cool. I'll ability, not ability. I'll flesh this out better. But first let's put in the image. I forgot how to put in images. So this is markup, this is thing. Alright, add image. Okay, cool. We want this 800, I think. And then path to file name. So that should be path to file name. So it should be part of flow. And I'm going to rename this. So flow NearBeach flow.png. The NearBeach flow diagram. All right. So let's write this out properly. So we have structured NearBeach so the following modules are all separate. And then we'll have in here, we'll have requirements / requirement items. Oh, and we've reached our second ad break. All right, cool. Hopefully I don't have food in my beard. I do need to get water very, very quickly. I won't be long. Yeah. Oh. How's everyone going out there? Okay. Alright. Okay, almost done this. How's our ads going? And welcome back, everyone. All right, now I can eat again. So, requirement items and so forth like that. Project/tasks. Kanban board. Sprints. And request a change. Alright, we structured NearBeach, so the following are all separate modules. Okay. Requirements, user requirements. User requirements. Okay, I'm tripping up over my own self at the moment. So user requirements/user stories are always stored separately. All right, this is all right. Structure of NearBeach is like this. So you can pick and choose how large your flow will be. Probably not the best wording. For example, you might not have any user requirements and just use the task functionality in NearBeach. This is perfectly fine for any small, quick tasks. All right. All right. So, all right, meeting. So, we've got the structure. We have the structure NearBeach, so the following modules are all separate modules: requirement items, project task, Kanban board, sprints, and requests for change. Sprints themselves we can probably remove from here. I'll keep it in for the moment. The structure of NearBeach is set up in this manner, so you can pick and choose your flow between each of the different modules. For example, you might not have any user requirements or just use the task functionality. This is perfectly fine for any small and quick tasks. For projects that require a lot of user requirements for projects that require a lot of user let's rewrite that. For projects that require a lot of user requirements, you will be Then there are some projects that have a lot of user requirements. These requirements should be stored in NearBeach, where they can be broken down into smaller requirement items. There you go. Relevant project tasks then can be connected to the... Alright, cool. Yep, I like that. The following diagram best describes the entrance points for NearBeach and the final exit point. And then we've got the diagram. So, let's reread this very, very quickly. What is the NearBeach flow? We have several beliefs when it comes to project management. Things always go wrong. Quoting is really hard and no one gets it correct. And user requirements / user stories are lost. We have structured NearBeach so that requirements / user stories are kept separate from the actual project or task that is required to be done. We understand that things go wrong. I think we're getting rid of these lines because we didn't like it. We've structured NearBeach so the following modules separate: requirement items, projects, tasks, Kanban board, and sprints, and requests for change. The structure of NearBeach is set up in this manner so you can pick and choose your flow between each different modules. For example, you might not have any user requirements and just the task functionality and use the task functionality of NearBeach. This is perfectly fine for any small and quick tasks. There are some projects that have a lot of user requirements. These requirements should be stored in NearBeach where they can be broken down into smaller requirement items, relevant projects, tasks, Alright, cool. Yeah, let's So I've done it like that because then I can break it here. Right on the thing. Alright, so I'm just going to finish off. Oh, there's a little left. All right. All right, how does it work? So, user requirements. Oh, I've got to do this. What is it? I've gotten this all wrong again, haven't I? Alright. I need to go through my documents at a later date and fix this all up. Alright, how does it work? Alright, requirements are a helicopter view of the task, the project at hand. For example, building a new site for client X. Rebranding merchandise, implementing a new ticketing system. For each smaller user story, smaller and detailed user story, you should use requirement items. These should contain, for smaller and detailed user stories, you should use requirement items. For example, implementation of the new API to accept payments. CI/CD pipeline. That's a good one. Of a new page for the product X. All right, cool. Once you have laid out the requirement and requirement items, you can easily create projects/tasks to link back to each. One requirement item could have multiple projects/tasks. It is not defined as a one-to-one relationship. Okay. Oh, and I finished eating. So, welcome back. All right, cool. So, requirements are a helicopter view of the project at hand. For example, building a website for client X, rebranding merchandise, implementing a ticketing system. That's a broad sort of thing. For each and smaller detailed user story, you should use the requirement items. For example, implementation of the new API to accept payments, deployment of the CI/CD pipeline, creation of a new page for product X. Once the items have been laid out your requirement and laid out in your requirement and requirement items, you can easily create project / tasks to link back to each requirement item. One requirement item could have multiple projects and tasks, not defined as a one-to-one relationship. Implementation of the new API to accept payments. For example, the following requirement item. For example, the requirement item, implementation of the new API to accept payments, can have the following tasks. Oh, it's my phone. All right, I'm gonna. So, one of the tasks might be open up firewall port. No, this is the web API. Assuming it's a web API. All right. Construct design of payment process of payment input. Construct design of payment information. Construct design of payment failure. Ah, I'm hitting so many keys. All right, implementation of backend CRUD for payment process. Connection of backend. I'm going to put E2C. I've never implemented an API to accept payments. Might do something else, something I know. There we go. So the first one is design of new page and the layout of copy. Design of the new page. New web page. For product X. Construct CSS for and then front end build of the new web page for product X. You can see each task is required for this user story. However, the tasks themselves are complete and different. Are completely different and usually tackled by different departments. The designer usually does not tackle the front-end code for the web page. However, that being said, yes, there are designers out there who do HTML, CSS, so I work with one, so, you know. I'm just being just for this particular example, I'm saying they're not. All right. Okay. For example, like that. Once you laid out the requirements, all right. I'm kind of happy with that. It's not the best, but we can work on it. Okay, user requirements. Kanban boards. All right, so user requirements, I like that. We're going to go project tasks. Though projects and tasks are similar in NearBeach, there is one small definition difference. Tasks are considered to be small and quick tasks, where projects can be more complicated and thus can be broken down into smaller tasks. For example, we have the following project. Set up new EC2 instance for web server, which will contain the following tasks. All right, provision ET2 server on AWS. Provision. Setup. All right, cool. Setup. Install required lamp stack plus extra plus required software. Setup firewall on EC2. Alright, cool. That small project has a bunch of smaller tasks. A user, alright, and this is where we sort of define, this is where it's up to you. If I am the only one who does this project? Answer. How you utilize NearBeach is up to you. You can easily not create all the extra tasks. You can easily not create all the extra tasks and just keep it as a simple. That will work. However, we recommend adding extra tasks if there are going to be more adding extra tasks is when you add extra tasks. How do I want to say this? You can easily create all the extra tasks. You can easily not create. Okay. You can easily not create any of the extra tasks and keep it as a single project. This will work perfectly fine. However, we recommend splitting up projects if they start getting large or there are multiple people involved. That way you can assign responsibilities at the task levels. Alright, what if I really one that wants to use this project? Alright, cool, yep, there we go. So yeah, I think that needs to be answered in here because people will be like, well, I don't want to create a project and then 3 tasks. And that's perfectly fine. That's up to your prerogative. If it's just you using the system, then you might be like, all right, cool, just the project. Hell, you could just use a Kanban board and have cards. That's perfectly fine. And we are going to talk about the Kanban board next. And I think I've got to give those 2 splits like that. So the Kanban board for users who like to see things visually, we have implemented a Kanban board. Users will be able to create Kanban. The Kanban board is customizable. Customizable where users can. Hey socks, you gonna stay here or are you gonna get tickles? Yeah, you're like, no tickles, no tickles. I'm running away. All right. Where users can define each column and level. Yeah. Users will also be able to create cards or link in existing tasks and projects. Kanban board functionality is pretty easy. It's just extra functionality that we've added, and then requests for change. Let's just a request for change. Sorry, that's the wind. The request for change module in NearBeach is designed to ad break in progress. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. There we go. Okay. We're getting there with the writing. It is one thing which I do need to come back with fresh eyes and better brain, and start writing more. I'm terrible at writing, absolutely terrible. It's worse when people are watching me. I'm like, yep, cool. Because I feel like I have to get it down the first shot, but in reality, it's more of a, you put something down, you review it, you extend it, you contract it, you neaten it up, you make it more concise. And the problem is, yeah, that takes a while. And I just spotted it's NearBeach's birthday. So that was on Monday. So yeah, and for those wondering, we have the boot up screen which has the hats on it. So yeah. Yep. I thought that was a good joke, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to keep that there for a little while. So, yeah. Anyway, people should be back. Welcome back, everyone. Okay. So, the request for change module is assigned to this is where I kind of need to look at it. It's one of those things. I don't use it that often. Describe the change or the change you want to implement. So the change, we've got the detail. So that's describe the risk of the change. Describe the implementation and back out plan of the change. Back out and the test plan. Describe the test plan of the change. The request for change also has change tasks, which are a single task done at a certain point. In the change. Request to change also has change tasks, which is a single task. These change tasks can be assigned to a user and have a QA assigned. Be assigned to a user with a QA to sign off. RC functionality in NearBeach can be used to track these changes as it is applied. Alright, cool. So yeah. That's looking good. I'm hoping the image works. This is where I look up I just want to build the doc. Read the docs. Build locally. Yeah, but I want to. I want to do this locally. I want to test the image. That's the one thing which I want to do, and the layout of all of this. I did have a bookmark for it. but it doesn't work anymore. It's annoying. Which means I'm gonna have to push this and check online. All right, git status, git add, git commit, initial NearBeach flow documentation. Okay, so I've just pushed that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log in to read the docs. Give me a minute. All right. Sorry, this is taking a little while. Alright, cool. Here we are. NearBeach last built 32 seconds ago. Did it really take that quick? Oh, wow, alright. That was built. I don't know why that was rebuilt, but that's perfectly fine. I don't have access to it. Shoot. Actually, in a way, that's perfectly fine. What is it? NearBeach flow.html, I think. There it is. All right, cool. The image. Doesn't look correct, so we're gonna have to fix that anyway. Yeah, no problem. We've got the dark mode on. I've noticed a couple of lines and stuff like that, so we'll fix up those lines and that text, and we'll just replace that image. That's going to be quick and easy. So I'll just do this, remove that, and I think there's a line right there. Remove that. No, that's a fill. There's the line. I don't like that. So what I'm going to do, export as PNG, transparent background, dark shadows. I'm just going to go OK, and we're going to click on that one, and we're just going to go save, and we're just going to replace. So that's our first sort of issue. That's fine. We'll fix that up. So what is NearBeach flow? I should have a question mark on that. So we'll fix that up. And I don't like how we have a break being like, we have several beliefs when it comes to project management. And it'll be like, what is NearBeach flow? Well, we have several beliefs when it comes to project management. Things always go wrong, coding's really hard, and no one gets it correct. User requirements / user stories are lost. We have structured NearBeach so that the following modules are all separate modules. Requirements, requirement item, project tasks. The structure of NearBeach is set up in this manner so you can pick and choose your flow between each different module. For example, you might not have any user requirements, and you just use the task functionality in NearBeach. This is perfectly fine for any small and quick task. Then there are some projects that have a lot of user requirements. These requirements should be stored in NearBeach, where they can be broken down into smaller requirement items. Relevant projects, Kanban, task Kanban cards can be connected to the original requirement items. All right, cool. The following diagram best describes the entrance points of NearBeach and the final exit point. So we don't have the final exit point on that one. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Actually, no, let's not have shadows. Alright, going back to this, how does it work? Use requirements. Requirements are a helicopter view of the project at hand. For example, building a new site, implementing it for smaller tasks, detailed user stories. You should use the requirement items. For example, I'm going to move these for examples at the end of this. Just because, yeah, I think it's going to look a lot nicer. Okay. So once you laid out your requirement items, you can easily create project tasks to link back to each requirement item. One requirement item could have multiple project tasks. It's not defined as a one-to-one relationship. For example, the requirement item of create a new page for product X can have the following task: targeting images of the product X page, design of the construction, I might actually get other people's real-world examples and stuff like that and put it in this documentation too, and be like, all right, cool, this is how we've done this, and so forth like that. So projects and tasks, as you see, each task is required for the user story. However, the tasks themselves are completely different, usually tackled by different departments. I'm going to say the photographer, not the designer. The photographer usually doesn't tackle front-end code for the web page. All right, cool. Now, there is probably likely a photographer out there that does do web pages and stuff like that. So, you know, I think that chance of a designer not doing it, yeah. All right, projects, tasks. Though projects and tasks are similar in NearBeach, there is one small definition difference. Tasks are considered to be small and quick tasks, where projects are more complicated and thus can be broken down into smaller tasks. For example, if we have the following project: set up new EC2 instance for web server, which can contain the following tasks: set up EC2 on the web server, install required LAMP stack plus required software, set up firewall on EC2. So the small project has a bunch of tasks. Question, what if I am the only one who does this project? Answer. All right, cool. So straight off, I'm going to bold that. Code text, bold text. Ooh. And thank you very much, Ray 464 for the follow. Hey, fellow Coleman. All right, I got to increase that to. I'm going to add in on another 70 for a joke. So yeah, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Okay, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1, 2. I'm just going to go down here. Cool. Alright, do you have any advice on we have free code camp? There you go. I got a bit of advice. So if you're looking for any sort of free learning tools, we recommend Free Code Camp. You don't need to sign up or anything like that. You just go to menu and curriculum, and you can access all of the courses and stuff like that from there, and so forth like that. And if you're not wanting that and you've got all those resources and stuff like that, my recommendation is to start small. Do something tiny. Do a to-do app or something like that. Find a small project that you can probably do in an hour or two, and then move on to the next project. Do something like that and move on to the next project, and so forth like that. But after a couple of projects, I want you to come back to the first project and redo it with what you've learned doing those other projects. You can make that a lot better and just build it a lot better. So yeah. And then, yeah, just essentially learn, try new things, experiment. If you're like, all right, cool, I want to see if I can do this, just do it. Go out there, you see something nifty, be like, I'm going to try and recreate that. Try, do it. That's the only way you're really going to learn and become really good at programming, especially with web dev, stuff like that. Like, there's things that I've seen, and I'm like, I'm going to try that. For example, this diagonal bar in NearBeach's marketing page. I saw that once, so I was like, I'm going to learn how to do that, and I did. It's literally just a, what is it called? Click path. So if I get rid of that click path, we've got the straight line, and whoop, 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 whoop. So, yeah. And these things, you don't need a big project to do stuff. You can quite literally be like, all right, cool. For today, I'm going to create a page that is 2 colors on both sides, and I'm going to do this gradient. And that could be it. That could be your project. You learn a lot just by doing that. So, yeah, that's my recommendation, and hopefully that makes sense. All right, so going back into here, question, what if I'm the only one that uses this project? Answer, how you utilize NearBeach is up to you. You can easily not create any of the extra tasks and just keep it in a single project. That will work perfectly fine. However, we recommend splitting up projects if they start getting large or there are multiple people involved. That way you can assign responsibility at the task level. That's okay, so yeah. NearBeach, what I'm building started, so I knew how to program before I went into web dev. So I knew C++ with the Qt framework, and stuff like that. But NearBeach started off as a learning project. And then it got bigger and bigger and bigger. I then deleted 95% of it, and then I rebuilt it. Because I became so much better at web development that I was like, you know what, I can rebuild this properly. So, yeah. And now we're doing documentation. I'm not good at documentation, so yeah. Alright, Kanban. For those who like to see things visually, we have implemented Kanban. The Kanban board is customizable where users can define each column and level. Users will be able to create cards or link in an existing cast and project. Requests for change. Requests for change module in NearBeach is designed to describe the change you want to implement, describe the risk of the change, describe the implementation of the backout change, describe the test plan, and most important thing, detail to the end user what is when the change is happening. And the process around that change. Okay, cool. The request for change also has change tasks, which are single tasks done at a certain point in the change process. These tasks can be assigned to a user with a QA to sign off. The RFC functionality in NearBeach can be used to track these changes as it is applied. So yeah, the idea being is if you've got an external stakeholder, you can give them access to the request for change so they can track it and see what is happening. Well, that's the idea to happen in the near future. I need to start using the RFCs more often. So yeah. Okay. Alright, sorry, I'm getting distracted with the Rubik's Cube. So I'm happy with that NearBeach flow. I'm gonna go git status. One thing is I want to double check that image. Because I don't want to upload it and then be like, ugh, don't like it. Yeah, alright. It passes. And the other thing we got to implement is the ability to get this to work. So I'm going to open up this and minimize this. Minimize this. I know it's going to be on index, right? Welcome to NearBeach alert. We need to put it on here. NearBeach flow. So, yes. All right, git add all git commit updates and formats to the NearBeach flow documentation. All right. Now I'm gonna go back here. Oh, 13 seconds ago. All right, cool. We just gotta wait for that to turn green, and then we'll view the our changes. Oh, and I've got another ad break starting in 5 minutes. I will probably end up finishing early today. I am pretty exhausted after that ride. So, and I got a ride tomorrow. It was a massive headwind. Usually it takes me, this particular trip usually takes me an hour and 20 minutes. I've done it an hour and 10. Today it took, oh God, how long did the ride take? It was a lot. I think it was an hour and 40. And I was constantly pushing into the wind. Workouts this week. Where's the one from today, this week? Today. Yeah, nearly an hour and 40. And I'm just like, oh. Yeah, I was doing 17.8 kilometers an hour. And that's slow for me. That's very, very slow. Let's check the wind. 26 kilometers an hour as a headwind. No wonder why it took me so long. Oh. Alright. I'm just going to hit refresh. Built a minute ago. Alright, we're going to click on this. We are going to refresh the page because it gets cached. So we've got the NearBeach flow. So we click on the NearBeach flow. It disappears because, you know, there we go. How does it work? All that kind of stuff in here. So I should have what it is up the top. NearBeach flow, what is it? And that should be that. So we fixed up that, so that will have 2 in there. We'll be fine with that one. All right, cool. Oh, I thought we updated that. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we got. Yeah, all right. Oops. I want a transparent background. Sorry about this. No, let's do light. Okay. That's right. Yep, replace. This is why I want to build it locally. Because I find all these issues and I've got to redo stuff. Alright, cool. So we've done that. We've done that one. We'll have that. User requirements and all that kind of stuff. That looks nice. What else did I want to do? Sorry, there was something on the tip of my tongue that I wanted to do. I was going to say something, but I got distracted. Oh, features. We've got a point at, for more information, read the basic usage. So under features, all right, cool. If you would like more information of how we recommend reading NearBeach flow reading ref NearBeach flow first. First, to get an understanding of how each of the different modules will work with each other. Once you are ready to use NearBeach, please read the, yeah, and then we'll do that one. All right, cool. So, Neil, I'm just I've got to double check all of the hyperlinks and stuff like that to make sure that they work correctly, because I don't want the hyperlink broken. I can't test this locally. I forgot the code how to test this locally. So, yes, I'm going to have to research that and be like, all right, cool, that's what I got to do. So, yeah. All right. But yeah, it's coming along good. I'm quite happy with the documentation. Once again, I will need to elaborate on it. I'll probably get people's feedback, and then hopefully I'll get people's user stories added in and stuff like that. That will that'll actually be really, really nice. Getting a section with user stories. In fact, I might put the user stories on the NearBeach front end and have a carousel going across. So, yeah. Yeah. That might be really, really nice to actually do. I like that idea. I really do like that idea. I'm actually going to put that in the Kanban board. Alright, give me a couple of seconds, alright. And I'm probably going to swing it off tonight and be like, hey Nocturnal, good timing. I've had an idea. Let me just do this. Sorry, I know it's not ad time. I've got to go on the secret screen because I'm using production. So I've had an idea, and I'm going to say user testimonials. Gather simple user testimonials, like how they are using the system, etc. Then have a see required data. Oh, I thought I had name or Twitch name. Twitch/YouTube link testimonial. Alright, cool. I was thinking of doing this. Would Pip be interested? A simple just user testimonials, just for the homepage. So I'll probably put it in between these two. Yeah, just something simple. And the thing is, what I can do is I can link in an account, so if people click on it, it goes to a Twitch or something like that. So yeah. All right. Just had that idea, just writing it down. I'm excited. All right, cool. So we just got to get the links right. So we've got NearBeach flow. I'm going to have a look at basic usage. That's all underscored. I think I've got to do an underscore up here too. I've got to be consistent with read the docs. I need to go one day sit down and read all their documentations on read the docs and actually apply the proper thing in here. Basic usage, no index. I'm in the wrong area. I'm just going to minimize everything. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to go docs. I'm going to go index. That's fine. It wasn't that one. It was the features. You're here. I was summoned. How's it going? It's going good. So I just had an idea, and this is just an idea for the marketing site. And I was thinking of grabbing user testimonials, and I'm wondering if you'll be happy supplying it, supplying a user testimonial. And what I'll do is I'll put it in between the thank you section and after the features. Yeah, all right, cool. No rush at getting anything done. I literally just had the idea then, and I was like, this is going to be great. So I have not put anything on the marketing site to actually house this. So yeah, how long would you like it? I'm not sure yet. So yeah, let me throw a couple of things together and I'll get something up. So yeah, but there, thank you very much. It would be good to have that up there. Yeah. And how are you, Pip? Hopefully you're going well. I am just doing documentation. And so I'll do that, NearBeach flow, and then if I click on that, that should work. So git add, all those changes, git commit, minor changes to documentation. Git push. Okay, no worries. Yeah, it would be good. Just let me know the details. Yep, thank you very much. You're good? Alright, that's good to hear. Using Sphinx? Yes. Yes, because I read the docs. And Scotty B, how are you? How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing really, really good. We have just pretty much, hopefully, finished the NearBeach flow, which is it's sort of talking about how all the components work together. It's something that I've been putting off for months to doing. Chill morning, I started learning programming. Watch this. Oh God. When you say watch this, I'm like, oh God. Print hello robot. Ah, yep, there you go. There you go. You are learning. So that's good. Where was I? I forgot. That's all you got. Oh, don't worry. We all start somewhere. I remember when I could only use Echo on the Bash. Back in the day. Still can't do much, but you know. Alright, this page just needs... Cool, perfect. I thought I updated that. There you go. I have updated it. It's just cached. It's still cached. There we go. Ooh. I'm gonna have to darken those, but I can do that at a later date. I thought if I started with Python, Nock could help me. Yeah, Python's a good language to start with. It's like reading pseudocode at times, so it is good to start with. I remember starting with Basic when I was a kid, and then when I went to university, C and MATLAB, and it was like, oh God. Yeah, I remember C confusing me. Finished my first project in Rust, wasn't much, a very basic interactive build manager. Ooh, fair enough. Fair enough. You finish your first project in Rust, and that's important. That is awesome news. So yeah, congrats. One day I will learn Rust, don't you worry. You crustaceans, is it crustaceans? Out there, I will learn Rust, don't you worry. So, yeah. Alright, so this document is now done. So we've got the what is the NearBeach flow. Everyone can be like, alright, cool, this is kind of explaining it. Rustaceans. There we go. Trust me to get it wrong. That one I can't spell. Yeah, fair enough. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm happy with all of this. Hopefully it will make sense to everyone who does read it. I'm also looking for feedback, so if you do read it and you're like, this doesn't make sense, or could you expand on this, or I need more examples, just go ahead. We've got our Discord, which you can join. I don't have that command on YouTube, terribly sorry. And yeah, you'll be able to tell us what's wrong with my documentation, which there's going to be heaps. Don't you worry. I won't be offended at all. So yeah, I'm going to do going to pull this in. New docs. NearBeach flow has been written. That's just create a pull request. We don't need to worry about any of this. Oh, have we had a fail? All right, we'll go there, merge without confirm merge. Yep, I'm happy with all of this because it's only document changes. We haven't really broken anything. Now this, update npm. All right, yep, no, this is not too much of a problem. What we want to do is we want to go git checkout main. We want to do a simple git pull. And then what we want to do is git checkout documentation, git merge main, and git push. So what I'm doing is I'm just updating the documentation branch to actually be on be the same as the main branch. So the documentation branch is outside of the git flow sort of process. So yeah, it's been neglected slightly. You know, it's still light. I am just wondering where the cats are. I will have to call them in very shortly. I'm just wondering when our next ad break is. Oh, he's streaming tonight. We might hopefully. Okay. Give me. Sorry, I will be right back. I just need to make sure the cats are inside because it's getting late. It's almost 9. Great news is both cats are inside. It wasn't hard to get them in. Alright, so that should have been done. If we actually go back into here, we go to NearBeach. We know those have failed because it had an old version of the CI/CD stuff running. Now that we've connected it up, it should just work. So here's the documentation one. We'll run that in the background. I'm not going to focus on it too much. So that one I'm kind of happy with. I'll probably come back. So we're happy with that. All right. I'm just going to go to NearBeach. We're not doing a release tonight because the documentation is separate to everything. I do want to check my inbox. So give me a couple of seconds. Sorry, I'm going to check this inbox. That one I want to check. Documentation. Alright. Oh, that's weird. It just created a ticket and it didn't need to. Alright, so the other day we were having an issue with Boto. I want to just double check, has this been sorted? And there's another ginger beard. Look at them. Look at them. We could be related. So 4 days ago, 17 hours ago, I got this error, file.save, client error and error, access denied when put object operation none, resolved by downgrading to, yeah, alright. So nothing has been changed for this. And and because I don't know this code or anything like that, I don't know where to check. Yeah. Oh. Anyway. It is one thing which I could probably investigate a bit more, reading all that code and so forth like that. However, I am getting a bit exhausted. I do know that we haven't updated all of this yet. So I'm going to quickly update what we've done today. Another thing which I'm going to implement, so you guys might notice in the blogs, is I cross things out when I've done them. What I'm probably going to end up doing is adding a tag a status tag being like, hey, is this completed or not? So yeah, just something really tiny and simple. Nothing fancy at all. But if we go into Umbraco, let's go into our blogs. Let's go. I'll go fix that. Okay, going down here, we've got our rich text. Alright, maybe not that one. NearBeach flow. Alright, cool. Documentation. This is done. Strike out. So we've done all the tasks we're assigned ourselves for this particular month. Moving forward, I still need to research the implementation of the API, which is blocked by the fact that I need to do OAuth and so forth like that. I just haven't had time to sort of watch any YouTube channels or anything like that around that, and hopefully tomorrow I get some time. So yeah, I'm gonna hit update, I'm gonna hit save and publish for that. So we're happy with that. We're gonna minimize that. We're going to click on count of bugs. We're gonna update our count of bugs. In which case I am really, this card changes. That was weird. That's what we were meant to get. I don't know why it went to there. Anyway, so currently at the moment we've got 7 bugs in here. And thank you very much for the follow, NearBeach. Welcome, welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my content. We've got 7, we've got 3 scheduled. Yep, 3 scheduled. So yeah, welcome, welcome. And I like that emoji. So yeah. We won't be streaming for much longer. It is hitting 9 o'clock. I am pretty exhausted. So yeah. Got 3 scheduled. This is all the same. We have deployed, no, 57. Hold on, hold on. This is where we're gonna double check everything. This is just simple administration that needs to be done every week. So we've got our tags, 58, yeah, 58 was released. So all of these need to go up to 59. This has got to go up to 60. Do that. And then we click on 59. Actually, I'm going to leave 4 in there. Actually, because I've got to update this. So we're going to say 4. So we released the 58th, and we released that on 2 days ago, on the 20th. Yeah, that was our birthday. Well, when I say birthday, I mean NearBeach's birthday. All right, so that is done. That is done. Okay. Anyway, I'm happy. I am going to raid someone now. So, yeah, sorry, it's been a short stream. I'm just exhausted. I've been writing heaps today in Headwind, which should only have taken me an hour and 20, maybe less. And it took me an hour and 40. So, yeah, anyway, let's find who we want to raid. I did see someone before that I haven't raided in a while, but oh, have they finished streaming? They are streaming, but I don't see them in. Oh, there they are. All right. I found a bug. I'll pop it in the Discord. Talk to you. Yeah. All right. Thanks you very much, Pip. I'll have a look at it tonight. I'll see what I can do. So yeah. And thank you very much, Scotty McVie, for coming. So yeah, let's raid Mercenary Mage. Alright, so they're building an RPG. Great dude, he has a cat and child, but the cat's more important. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for coming. It has been wonderful. We finally got that done. I've just got to figure out what we want to do for the rest of the month. Hopefully it will be a couple more bug fixes and stuff like that. Or we can start new features. However, there's a lot of research got to be done before we start those new features. So yeah. Anyway, we'll probably be playing around with different Django stuff. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much everyone, and I do hope you enjoy the raid.